What's going on YouTube? This is DMA 112790 here, and today I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my CD collection. Um, I might have to split this into a couple of parts because I have so many CDs. Um, I love music. You know, music is another one of my favorite passions. You guys know wrestling, music, and acting are some of my favorite passions, and I also like anime and stuff like that. But music is one of my passions in life, and today I figured why don't I come on here and show you guys again my CD collection. Like I said, I have so many CDs, so probably gonna have to split this into parts. I have here some of the CDs that are in my CD collection. See if I can get them here. This thing's really heavy. Alright, so in here are some of my CDs. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what's in here. And then in other videos, I'll show you guys some of the other CDs that I have, alright? There are a lot of CDs in here. So this is probably going to be a long video. Alright. The first album I'm going to show you guys is an album by a band that got me into German heavy metal music. I don't know if you guys know that, but I do like German heavy metal music. I like all music, really. I like hip-hop, I like rock and roll, I like heavy metal, stuff like that, you know, classic rock, stuff like that. But this is the band that got me into German heavy metal music and got me into international music all around. And it is a band called Rammstein, and this is their Made in Germany greatest hits album. This has all of their classic hits, and it's a really awesome album. Here, take a look at the back. In the back, that's all of their songs right there. And then these are remixes of their songs, which is quite cool, actually, that they did that. But there's a couple of reasons why I love Rammstein. For those reasons is because they got me into German heavy metal music. And I actually have some German CDs in this box, and I'm going to show you guys later. But this is a fantastic album. One of my favorite albums by Rammstein. And I got this at Barnes & Noble. No, I saw this in Barnes & Noble, and then I didn't get it, and then I got this for Christmas. That's what it was. But another reason why I love this album is this. Check this out. You open it up. There are the two CDs right there. This one, I believe, yeah, this is the one that's got all the, this is the regular CD, and this is the remix CD. But check this out. Those are all the band members, and then it goes like that, and then it has a little booklet. Now, Rammstein came out in '95, and I just learned about these guys in 2006. So here's a booklet of all of their lyrics. This is a lyrics booklet. Here's some of that's really cool, by the way. I love that. Those are claymation faces or something like that of Rammstein. And yeah, if you guys want to get into Rammstein, I'm sure a lot of you already know Rammstein. Du Hast, you know, that song was very popular, but they had more songs besides that. You know, Angle, Links 2, 3, 4, Kinda Lost. This is just a great album, guys. I would recommend this album. Now I'm going to show you guys an album that my dad actually gave me, John Mellencamp. The Lonesome Jubilee or whatever. This is an okay album. I like this. The only two songs I like on here is Check It Out and Cherry Bomb. Here's the back, and here's what the CD looks like. It's a pretty good. Oh, I think I just messed it up. There we go. This is a good album. Now I'm going to show you guys another album that my uncle gave me. REM, Out of Time. This is a good album. I like REM. They're a good band. I believe they came out in '93, I believe. My two favorite songs on this album is Losing My Religion and Shiny Happy People. There's the track listing. There's what the album looks like. It's a good. This is an okay CD. And don't ask me, but I do have Madonna. My mom actually gave me the CD, the Ultimate Collection. I think that's what I said. I think that's what it says. Good album, really good album. I like Madonna. And for any of you AC/DC fans out there, I have AC/DC Back in Black. Classic album. Hold on. This is just a classic album. What do I need to say about this? You have songs like Hell's Bells, Shoot to Thrill. What do you do for money, honey? My favorite songs on this album though are Back in Black, Shook Me All Night Long, Rock and Roll, 8 Noise Pollution, Hell's Bells. This is just a great album. Really, really good album. And here's the album. There we go. Just a really great album. Now, I told you guys that I love rap. I love rap. I don't have the booklet for this CD, unfortunately, but I have David Banner. What the heck's this album called? Certified? Yeah, Certified. That's the name of it. This album I really liked when I got it, and then I just hated it. I'm pretty sure you guys probably are like that. When you listen to an album and you hate it, this is one of the CDs. We listen to it and then you like it, and then you listen to it back a few years later and you're like, why did I love this album? That's the thing with this album. I loved David Banner when he came out. And then after that, after this album, I just didn't like him anymore. This has got some good songs on it though. It's got a DVD in it as well. This is the CD, and that's the DVD. I like that. I like it when they do that to DVDs. But yeah, it's got some features on it like Jadakiss, 3 6 Mafia, Jagged Edge. I'm not gonna go through all of the features that are on here, but this album I didn't really like that much, to be honest. And then I got Van Halen. Volume 1. This is a good album. I'm not really big into Van Halen that much, to be honest, but I really like this album. Running with the Devil is my favorite song by Van Halen, but like I said, I'm not a fan. And Jump. Jump is a good song by them, too. A friend of mine from college gave me this CD, and I'm not really a huge fan of this band, but Shinedown, The Sound of Madness, I believe is the name of it. I'm not a huge fan of Shinedown, to be honest, but this album's okay. Second Chance is my favorite song on this album, and there's the CD. It's okay. It's not my favorite album by Shinedown, but it's doable. Alright, now it's time for me to get into one of my favorite guitar players ever, Jimi Hendrix. The Ultimate Experience. Now, this is a classic album for me. Jimi Hendrix is in my top 3 favorite guitar players of all time. Number 1 is Santana, number 2 is Jimi Hendrix, and number 3 is Eric Clapton. Jimi Hendrix is the man, and there is a song on here, All Around the Watchtower, which is a song by Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan did it, and this is a really good album. Very, very good album. And for all you Guns N' Roses fans, I have Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, something like that. Great album. Really fantastic album here. My favorite songs on this album are... Oh, I forgot to show you guys the disc for Jimi Hendrix. Look at that. That's dope. That's really dope. My favorite songs on this Guns N' Roses album are Sweet Child of Mine, which is a classic, and that's pretty much it. Welcome to the Jungle is on here. Okay, Welcome to the Jungle and Sweet Child of Mine are my favorites. Paradise City. The album that has November Rain on it, I'm trying to get, but I don't have that album at the moment. But yeah, this is amazing. There's the disc. Actually, no, I do have that album. I do have that album, but it's in my other bin, which I'm gonna show you guys in the next video. Then I have Ultimate Broadway. I love Broadway music. What can I say about that? And now I'm gonna show you guys a very talented singer, in my opinion. George Michael. Rest in peace, George Michael. He died on Christmas He died 3 years ago, I believe, on Christmas. This is a fantastic album, and what I love about this is the fact that it's got 2 books. It's got one book for the heart, and then it's got one book for the fear, which I love that they did that, by the way. I love that. But these 2 booklets are booklets for the 2 CDs. There's 2 CDs. It's a 2 CD collection. You have there's the first disc, and here's the second disc. George Michael, like I said, he was one of my favorite singers of all time, and it's a shame that he passed away. But yeah, this is a really fantastic album. Really great album. You got Jesus to a Child, Father Figure, Careless Whisper, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me with Elton John. Just a really good album. He does a feature with Queen on here, a feature with Aretha Franklin. Just really good album, guys. Really good album. It's the best of George Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of George Michael. Now we got another album that I actually bought at FYE, and the album is Gorilla Zoe, Welcome to the Zoo. I don't know why I got this, to be honest. Maybe it was because of that Hood song that came out by this guy, and I wanted to see what else he could do with it. There's some good songs on here, though, like Take Your Shoes Off, Hood, Money Man, Juice Box. There's some good songs on here, though, but I'm not really a fan of Gorilla Zoe that much. I don't even like the guy. And I got Flow Riders, Mail on Sunday, which has nothing, no booklet, no nothing like that. It's in one of my bookcases, which I'll show you guys later. But again, another okay album. Not my favorite by Flow Rider, but actually no, there's like one good song on there, and that's Don't Know How to Act. Okay. Now, Rammstein got me into German heavy metal, like I said. And this band that I'm going to be showing you guys is a German folk metal heavy metal band. I know, that sounds weird. Folk heavy metal. I know, that sounds really crazy when I say that. But it's actually, there's a thing called folk German folk metal out there. And these guys, you know, I discovered these guys after I discovered Rammstein, and they're amazing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get all of their albums, so I just have this one, their 2014 album, Mitgift by Subway to Sally. I recommend this band. They are fan-freaking-tastic. And again, like with the Rammstein one, this one has a 2 CD set. One is a DVD and the other one's the actual album. There we go. There's the album. There's the DVD. I don't know if I can. There we go. There's the album. There's the DVD. And then, what I really like about this is the fact that it's got a booklet. There's the booklet. It's a lyric booklet and stuff like that. And then it's got like a tour booklet, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But this is their 2014 album, and they just came out with another one. I want to say, I think it came out last week. Yeah, I believe it came out last week, and I can't find that album anywhere. I'm just going to leave that out. Leave those two out. I can't even find that anywhere. Can't find an album anywhere. It sucks. But this is a good album. It's got 12 tracks. It's an okay album. Actually, it's a really good album in my opinion. It's probably one of the best albums that Subway to Sally's ever made. And then I got another German band. This band, however, they released songs in English and in German. They're called Oomph, and this album's called Ego. This album was okay. I only got this album for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs. It's an okay album. It's not my favorite from them, but you know, it'll do. I love comedy, and I got Bill Engvall's album, but for some reason, Redneck Comedy is in it. Don't ask me why. But that was a good one. And then I got Chameleonaires, Ultimate Victory, and again, it's got nothing in it. I have the album. It's in one of my booklets, which I'll show you guys in the next video. But this is okay. It's got really good songs like Hip Hop Police and stuff like that, but it's okay. Hold on, guys. Oh, I'll do this one. If you guys ever heard of a movie called Freedom Riders, I would definitely recommend it. I got the movie soundtrack. My mom got me this at Goodwill for $3. Yeah, really good CD. It's got some of the music from the movie and stuff like that. Good CD. And then I got Drama, DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills, the album. Meh. It's okay. It's not my favorite. By the way, I do stream too. I was going to say that. I do stream music too, but I like to keep CDs, you know? Let's see. And then I got one of my favorite bands of all time, Gorillaz G-Side. This is just, I guess you want to call it an EP of some of their songs. 19 times 2000's on here. Frust, which I want to see Frust on like a Circus Soleil track, a Circus Soleil show, because that song reminds me so much of Circus Soleil. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's Faust, Frust or whatever. Good song. But yeah, this is Clint Eastwood, Ghost Train. This is a good album, a really good album. I used to be afraid of this album when I was a kid, though. Don't ask me why. I was a kid. But I bought it because my brother, I think, bought it. And then we got DJ Khaled. I love DJ Khaled. I loved his last project. This is We the Bet, We Global. Good CD. Then we got Akon, Concrete. This is a good album. It's. I didn't like this album at first, but then when I listened to it a second time, I really liked it. I don't know if you guys are like that, but when I listen to this album, when you listen to an album and you don't like it, and then you listen to it again and then you like it, this is one of those albums. Got another Oomph album. I am not going to try to pronounce that. Actually, I'll try. Das Vincent Feta Bril, I believe that. I don't know, but this was one of their recent albums. The album I showed you guys, Ego, that one came out in 2001. This one came out in 2010, I believe. What does it say? 2012. Yeah, this came out in 2012. This album's pretty good, actually. This is my favorite album by them, because it was very different, And this album, by the way, is all in German, which I like, because the last one I showed you guys, some of the albums had like, here's the album for Oomph. And actually, I didn't show you guys the album for Ego. That's the Ego thing. But yeah, Oomph is a good band, and they came out with a best of album of all of their like all of their songs that are in English. So, but yeah. Was an okay album, or this was a good album, I should say. And then my uncle gave me this Godzilla the album, which I never listened to. Got another Oomph album, Monster. This is my favorite out of all the Oomph albums. This is my favorite. Love it. It's got, oh my god, my favorite songs in here are Off Course, which means on course, Bis zum Schluss, which means to the end. You know, just a really good album. Get in there. Now, I'm going to show you guys my aunt. I used to, my aunt is the one that got me singing and stuff like that, and she actually introduced me to this band when I was a little kid, DLG. They're a Latin pop group, a salsa Latin pop group. They're fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my god, this is a great album. You guys should definitely give that a listen. And then I got the Game documentary for all you hardcore gangster rap fans out there. This is my favorite Game album. The documentary 2 and documentary 2.5 are really good. This one is his first ever album, and I really love this album. I do. I love it. It's got great songs on it, and it's one of those albums where it doesn't have the features, but the booklet does. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it doesn't have the features on it. There are features on it, it just doesn't show it. And now, for another Oomph album that is actually my least favorite, Plastic. I believe that's how you say it. This is okay. It's not my favorite. I only got this album for one song. Kennst du mich, which means can't you see me? Actually, no, two of them. And Fieber, which means fever, featuring Nina Hagen, or Hawker. No, Hagen, yeah. Nina Hagen. She's like a singer or whatever. Very weird lady. And then I used to be a huge fan of this group, and it sucks. I don't know if they broke up or not, but if they did, it freaking sucks. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Crunk Juice. This is the first ever album I got from Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Freaking tastic. If you guys never heard this, listen to it. It's dope as shit. Love this album. Came out in 2002, by the way. And by the way, Plastic came out in 1998, something like that. Alright. Now, I have Hyper Theory by this band. And that was the first album I've ever listened to by this band. And I just gotta say, rest in peace, Chester Bennington, Chad Kroeger. Yeah, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people for mistaking Chester Bennington with Chad Kroeger, but I got Linkin Park's Meteora. Really good album, but I like Hyper Theory a lot more, if that makes any sense. Okay. And then I got Slim Thug, Boss of All Bosses. This is my only favorite album by this guy. The rest of his discography freaking sucks. This is a good album, though. Very good album. And then my dad actually got me this album. This is REO Speedwagon. Of course, a lot of you know who REO Speedwagon is. I don't need to go into there, but they're a classic rock group. They're amazing. Oh, I got another Van Halen copy of the Greatest Hits. Now, don't ask me why, but I got Jesse McCartney. Don't ask me why. And then I got Now 2. This is an album of like all of the hits that came out in 1999. And then I have this is the last time I'm going to show you guys. This is Face the Music by a guy named Joseph Firecrow. Joseph Firecrow was he was not a magician. A magician making a CD, that'd be pretty interesting. But he was like a new age kind of guy, and I met him at a DJ job, and sadly he recently passed away. But I got to meet this guy, and this is a pretty interesting album. I like this album a lot. Like I said, it's new age, new world, stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, that is part 1 of my CD collection, and I'm sorry that I don't have a lot of the CDs, but yeah, so in the next part, I'm going to show you guys my books that I have. I have CD books and stuff like that, and I'm going to show you guys those. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.